When you log in to TA Training Part 1 in Brightspace, you'll be brought to the course homepage. That is the leftmost link in the top navigation bar. You'll see any course announcements on the top. This is our welcome announcement, which has some basic information about how to get started and also how to finish up TA training. The syllabus and welcome video has more information. Be sure to view those next. If you have not already, underneath that is the visual table of contents where you could click into each part of the course, and the course calendar, which lists our due date, February 10th, for the reflections and end of module quizzes. You keep scrolling, you'll see a library chat window if you want to talk to a librarian, your settings, and the Brightspace community chat box if you have questions about Brightspace. You should check your notification settings. I do recommend downloading the Pulse app. Brightspace works really great on mobile devices. And this way, if you choose, you could get text message notifications. All course communication will go to your Stony Brook email, so be sure to check that. These notifications should be enabled for you, but if they are not, make sure at least that you have email notification set for announcements. That way you won't miss any. You'll also be able to see the announcements when you log in, and new announcements are indicated up here with the bell icon. There'll be a little orange dot if there's anything new. I'm going to go to content last, so I'll start with exams and quizzes. The end of module quizzes I mentioned, the 4 of them are here. Due date, if you've completed them or not, how many attempts. You have unlimited attempts to get 80 points total. They're worth 25 points each. There are 2 forums and discussions. First, for introductions. Feel free to follow these directions and introduce yourself. And the general questions forum, where you can post questions, answer each other, and I'll be checking that as well. Going to grades, will be a summary of what you have finished. The reflections are here. You'll be marked for completion, why the point value is so low. And you'll be able to see your quiz scores here as well. Okay, back to content. The course overview is here from this top link. It's the same information that's in the welcome announcement. And the course table of contents is here on the left. And it will tell you if you've completed all the parts. Just going to start here. This is where this video will be, as well as the 2 welcome videos. The welcome video from CELT or from me has more information in it as well. Then you should view the syllabus. The Stony Brook required syllabi statements are here, and our syllabus is a separate document. Just go into that quickly. Jumped to the end. I'm going to scroll back up. The course description is here. More information on parts 1 and 2, due dates, what you have to do in each part, our learning objectives, which are repeated in the modules, another summary of the reflections and quizzes, where you can go for technical assistance with Brightspace or Blackboard if your courses are still using that. Some course pacing suggestions. These are just options. You could pace however you want up until the due date. Reminder of course communication and extensions, and then our learning objectives and checklist if you want to follow along with this as you go. It has all the pieces you will look at, except for the reflections and quizzes. Back to our course, clicking into content. Okay, you see the modules here right now, but when you log in, you will not be able to see them until you open the pre-survey. As I mentioned in the video and syllabus, we're doing a bit of research with this course for program satisfaction and impacts on teaching confidence, The surveys are voluntary, but it would be awesome if you could take a few minutes to fill those out. So to access the modules, you will click into here, open the survey, consent or decline, and then you will be able to access the modules. In each module, you'll start with a page similar to this. The learning objectives will be at the top. It will show you how many topics you have completed, and every page will be listed. The quizzes will be at the end. Reflection points are throughout. And I'll just show you what it looks like. So you'll click into the first page, and then you will get the arrow navigation at the top. You could click back and forth. What you need to do will be in bold text. The pages are fairly short, so just scroll through them. And this is what the reflections will look like. Answer the questions briefly, and then submit survey. And then you'll proceed through the rest of the modules in the same way.